What's up, guys? So today I'm gonna do not necessarily a recap, but just going through because I record my trades live, so that I can review it because this is sort of a journal for myself, so I can see what I've done well and what I haven't done well at the moment. So one of the good trades that I did today was on Momo, and I would like to sort of go through my thinking process, what I was thinking at the moment of taking the trade, and walk you guys through why I did what I did. So, looking at Momo, you see here that it tried to make a new high. It did. It got pushed back down, so it's down at 33.27. Now, if you see this overlay that's going to pop up here in terms of looking at the daily level for Momo, it's sitting right under that EMA. So it's going to have some hard time breaking through that. Um, it tried to go down, and it also gapped up a bit too. So it's definitely struggling at that level of resistance. And so I was watching the stock, and you can see here later on that I'm keeping an eye on it as I juggle through the different stocks in play, like JD, Elon, and so forth. But Momo is always on the back of my mind. And if you look at the other longer term charts, like the 15-minute as well, I know this is sort of a retroactive overlay, but at the point where later on you see me enter, it was forming a new 15-minute low. It had prior to that, there was a white candlestick, but it didn't make a new 15-minute high. In fact, it started to drop. So that was a very good sign that this stock is not going to be moving up. That EMA, the daily EMA, is a very strong level for it. I was ready waiting for a short. So let's see how it does. So this is just me looking through, shifting through the different stocks in play for the day. Elon did pretty well for me. I think I made 114 bucks or something like that off of Elon. So I'm skip through this. Let's get to the action. We're gonna skip through this. So I'm probably gonna go back to Momo at this point. Let's see what I did. So yep, I switched back to Momo, and you see it's just about to form a new 5-minute low. So the 5-minute is also a very good level. You see two candlesticks that try to pop up, and then you have those long wicks. So I entered right at that level, and you see at that level, that's where there's a level of resistance, right? The 33.26. It's been there for a while. If you look at the upper hand, it tried to break that level. That's a 4-minute candlestick. Starting from that big long red candle. That's 4 minutes. Now minute number 5 just started. It's sitting right at the SMA level right here on the 5-minute chart. You see that? And then the EMAs on the 5-minute are about to break through the SMA. So, and then if you watch, this is a good stock to play too. If you look at the level 2, it's only a 1 cent spread, so that's very positive sign. I think I took 1,000 shares here. And then notice too on the 1 minute at the level 33.26. Look at all 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's about sitting there for like 10 minutes, right? If you look at the 5-minute mark, that's about 2 candlesticks. It's sitting right there because of the strong SMA level. So that's my entry. Okay, and then my signal to get out is if this thing runs on me. So I probably would have set a stop loss very close to where that EMA is, the EMA on top, at the 5-minute EMA. So if it breaks through that EMA, I would have exited. Same thing I can use in that 1 minute as well. If you look at the top window there, the 1 minute, if it breaks through that top 1 minute and it shows signs that it's going to pop, then I would have exited. But you see, it's sitting at this level. It's trying to break through. Look at the action on the level 2. So it popped up a bit, and go back down. See, every time it pops up a bit, it's going to go back down. So it's 33.26, 33.27. So let's see what it's doing. 33. you see it's having a hard time trying to go down, but it didn't pop up. So that's a very good sign. There's a lot of pressure. And if you pay attention to the candlestick, it's black, right? The volume, look. So when it's black, it means it's a pretty balanced action between the short sellers and the people who are going long. So short seller seems to be winning there on that last 1 minute. So there's more selling pressure. People are selling. There's more people buying now. So I'm keeping tabs on that as well. So if it starts to show that the volume picks up, so there's this line here, the volume line. So basically that's the average volume. So if this volume breaks through and it's higher than the average volume, and the sign is showing that it's a lot of buying pressure, then it's also a signal combined with the level 2 for me to get out. But right now, the volume is not above average. Oh, there you go. It's above average. It's red, and notice how it dropped the level 2. So that's when I start to cover. I feel like I covered a bit too much, so I took 800 shares out already. So $183, 100 shares left. See what it does. So it will probably drop down. So oh, there you go. It drops right down to the SMA there. And so the reason why I exit there is because that is also a strong level. You notice how it dropped there and then it bounced right back up. So for this stock, because I'm doing this sort of like a recap and not live, eventually this stock was so weak that it actually dropped through that and it hit the black dotted line there, which is the previous day close. But this is retroactively speaking. Oftentimes the SMA may be strong and it would act at this great level of support and this stock would bounce. So that's the reason why I exit there. I could have exited half of my position or the remainder of the 100 shares and see what it happens. But for me, I was playing it safe. I made my daily goals, and so that was it for me. But at the moment, I didn't know if it was going to go back up. Notice the 5 minute, it didn't drop below that. The 5 minute looked like it was going to do a reversal. So you never know. I was playing it safe. I'm proud of this trade, and that's sort of my decision-making process. Let me know if you like this format of video, going through some of my decisions for some of my plays of the day. Anyway, thanks for watching.